Good morning, student. Today we will perform a lab experiment, that is, write a program to shift a block of data from the one location, that is 8,000 location, to 9,000 location in forward order. So, from the question, from the title of the experiment, it is clear that we have to transfer a block of data from the source address started from 8,000 locations to the destination address, that is 9,000 locations. We have to transfer this block of data 8,000 locations to 9,000 locations. Okay, so how will shift a block of data from 8,000 locations to 9,000 locations? So first of all, we have to know how many data has to transfer. If I not know how many data has to transfer, then how can transfer this number of data to this location? So we assume first that in 8,000 location there is a counter value. That means if there is 3, then after that 3 numbers have to be transferred or have to be copied from 8001, 8002, 8003 and move to that number 3 numbers to 9000, 9001 and 9002. If the counter value is 4, then we will copy 4 numbers 8001, 8002, 8003 and 8004 to 9001, 9002, 9003 and 9004. In this way, first of all, we have to understand, we have to know that how many data has to be transferred. Okay, so we assume that in 8,000 location that we store a counter value. User will store the counter value. Okay, so we will take an example here that in 8,000 location, user give the input 3. That means after 8,000 location, 3 value has to be transferred to 9,000 location. Okay, or we have to copy these 3 values to 9001, 9002 and 9003 in forward order. In forward order. Okay, so that's why in the title there is written this is forward order. Okay, so as I told before, first whenever you are trying to write some program, you have to understand the flow of a program. How will flow the control of operation of the program. Okay, so from the this diagram, it is clear that 8,000 location value is my counter value, and we have to store this counter value in some register. Further, we have to decrement this register. Okay, so that's why first of all we move this value to a one register. To take a register, that is C register here. C register will store for the counter value which is located at 8,000 location. So first of all we have to move this 3 from the 8,000 location to C register. Okay. Now what then we have to increment this address location 8,000 to 8001, and the value of 8001, that is 07, have to move at 9,000. Okay, so that's why we assume there is a source address, that is 8001, 8002 and 8003, and that there is a destination address, that is 9000, 9001 and 9002. Okay, so the source address have to be loaded in some register. Okay, so if we not store this value in some register, every time we have to move this value to accumulator. This is lengthy program. Okay, so we have to store this 8,000 to one address, one register pair. We load the 8001 at 8001 at HLPR. Okay, 8001 at HLPR, and we load 9000 our destination address at DE register pair. Okay, so our source address stored at HL register pair and the destination address stored at DE register pair. Okay, then we have to load this value 07 to destination address. So that's why we move this value to accumulator. We have to move this value to accumulator because for transferring any data we have to use the accumulator like LDA or HTA or uh, um, LX, no, LDA, HTA, or doing something like a STXD or LXID, LXXD. That's mean whenever to move the load or store the data, we have to use the accumulator. Okay, so that's why the content of HLPR, this is a address that is 8001. This address location's content is 07 moved to accumulator. Okay, so in the accumulator right now 07 is present, and we have to move this 07 to 9001 9000, sorry, 9000. Okay, so we have to move this to 9000, move to 9000 like through DE register pair because 9000 is stored at DE register pair. Okay, then we decrement the counter value, that is 03 to 02. We decrement this value C register to 3 to 2. Okay, and then check if it is 0. No, it is true. That means it is not 0. We increment the HL pair register content, that is 8001 to 8002, and similarly we also increment the 9000 to 9001 which is stored at our DE register pair, and the same process will continue. The content of the HL pair is the address location of some data, that is 8002, and the data is 05, and 05 data is have to be moved to accumulator. So right now in accumulator the 05 is present, and we have to move this 05 to 8000 9001 which is stored at DE register pair. Okay, so in DE register pair we move 05, and after that we decrement the C register content. The, before this decrement the value of C register is 02. After the decrement the value is 01, and we will check that it is 0 or not. It is not 0, that is 1, so it is not 0. So we will increment the HL pair content, that is 8002 to 8003. Okay, and we will store at HL register pair, and similarly we have increment the destination address too, that is 9001 to 9002. Clear? The same process, the content of HL pair is the address location, and the address location holds the 02 value which has to move the accumulator into the accumulator. This content of the accumulator moves to 9002, which is our destination address. Then we will decrement the 01, that is C register value 01 to 00, and check it is 0 or not. It is 0, that means we have not to proceed, so we will terminate the program. Okay, I think the flow of program is clear to you. If any doubt, then you can ask me at Google Classroom. Okay, now come to the program. This is the program portion. As we told before that first of all we have to load the source address and the destination address. The source address is hold by HL register pair, and destination of address is held by the DE register pair. So using the LXI H8000, using the LXI H8000, LXI H8000, so the LXI H8000 means the content of HL pair, content of HL pair will be 8000. Okay, I think you know, all you everyone know this. This is the 8000, how the 8000 stored at HL pair. So the HL pair loads with 8000. Okay, now we load the D register pair, that is destination address, that is 9000. 9000 we stored at D E register pair. So in the D register pair, what is stored? That is 9000. Okay. Now, in the third line, the content of MOV C, M. That means the content of M will move to C register. The content of M, I told before in my class that M always indicate to HL register pair. Okay. So what is the content of HL pair? 8000, and the content of the HL pair treat as a address. So it goes to 8000 location, treat as a address, and the content of that address, that is 03, move to register C through this instruction MOV C, M. Okay. Now we done the LXI H. The LXI H means we will increment the HL pair content. How will increment? This is 8000 to 8001. This is 8000 to 8001. Okay, that is where I put it right there. That is 8001. Right now, the value is 8001. That is stored at HL pair. Good. Now we move the content of M to accumulator. The content of M means content of HL pair, that is 8001, will move to this address location 8001, and the content of the 8001, that is 07, which is moved 07, which is moved to accumulator. Okay, so right now the content of the accumulator is 07. Okay, now STAXD, that is store the accumulator content to this register pair STXD. This is the difference between STAD. If there is written STA, that is store the content of the accumulator to D register. Here written is X, STAX. X means the register pair, the content of the accumulator which is moved to the D register pair, and the D register pair holds the address. You have to move this A register pair content to this address location. Okay, so where it goes, STXD, the content of the accumulator, that is 07, will move to the D register pair address. So what the content of the D register pair? D register pair hold 9000, and we have to move this value 07 to 9000 location. So in the 9000 location, what will be stored? That is 07. Okay. Now we INX D. What is the meaning of INX D? INX D means increment the register pair. Which register pair? DE register pair. That is D means the DE register pair. We increment the DE register pair, which is 9001. Now we decrement the C register. So the content of the C register was 03. We decrement it to 02 and check jump on not 0. If it is not 0, jump to L1. That is this line. Okay. So here we increment the HL pair content. We increment the HL pair content. That is 8002, 8001 to 8002. That is 8002. And then the content of the HL pair treat as the address, and this contents of that address location will move to accumulator. Okay, that is 05. Next, similarly, STXD, that is 05 move to the D register pair address location, that is 9001, 05. Now INX D 9002, load the DE register, sorry, increment the DE register pair, that is 9002. DCRC, DCRC means decrement. So in here the value of C register was 02. Now it is come to 01 and check not 0, not 0. Then goes to INXH. So 8002 to 8003, and the 8003 content is 02. 8003 content is 02, which is moved to accumulator, that is 02 moved to accumulator. Now STXD, the accumulator content moved to DE register pair content address location. So in 9002 it is 02. Okay. Now increment the D. You also increment the D, that is DE register pair content will be 9003. Okay. By this instruction, increment the D. Then decrement the C register. So C register content was 01, it is come to 00, and here check jump on not 0. If not 0, then jump. If 0, terminate the program. If 0, terminate the program. So the increment is not coming in. So the according to the program, our value, three values 07, 05, 02 are moved to 9000, 9001 and 9002 location. Okay. In this way, we can move uh, block of data depend on the counter value. Whatever the written in the counter value, that number of data move to that destination address location. Okay. So this is one program. Now come to the second program. That is, write a program to shift a block of data in reverse order. In previous question, that was in forward order. It is in reverse order. That means the program is same. There is a counter value at 8000 location, and 8001, 8002, 8003, 8004 are the data block of data. Here we have to move this block of data in reverse order. That means 9000, then 8FFF, then 8FFFE. That means 8001 content to the 9000, 8002 content move to 8FFF, that is 05. Then 8003 content move to 8FFE, that is 02. Okay, so here the basic thing are same. That means we have to move like this way, but the change is here. We have to move this content in reverse order. That means we have to save this content in reverse order. Okay, so how you can do this? If you understand this program, if you understand this program, then easily you can do this program, second program. Okay, so how will do this? First of all, understand this program and try to write yourself. Try to write yourself. This is your homework. So if you if you do this program, then I think I will understand that you are able to understand this program. Okay, so you have to change some instruction here for this program. So this is all my hints. So you will try yourself, and I will give a link to submit this, and you will you have to submit within 2 days after getting that link. Okay, so I think you are understand. You will do this program and yourself. Don't ask other. If you have any problem, then contact me in my class, or you can call me anytime. Okay, so I will provide this link for this uh, program in my Google Classroom, and it will be a positive point if you do this program yourself, and obviously uh, it will give you extra credit in your lab exam, if exam, exam or connected. Okay, so try to solve this problem and submit this within 2 days in my Google Classroom. Thank you.